Alright, Beast 1210 here. I do apologize for the lateness of this video, and for the life of me I can't remember your screen name. This was a request to go over my little Red Cross kit in more detail. I planned on doing it, completely forgot about it. Happened to be watching nutnfancy's video the other day and remembered that I'd read the email, and then it obviously was already read and it didn't pop up, and I completely forgot about it. So I do apologize. I'll try and go through it fairly quickly. Basically, the idea was I happened to run across these at Target. It's just a basic emergency preparedness, great for vehicles. There is a larger size of this. This was, I believe, $10. It might be more now. I bought a few of these randomly because they make really good packages to add more stuff to them. I've got multiple series of nearly identical. This is the one I have in my everyday bag. So I took the other one apart that I happen to have in the get home bag, and like I said, I've got some all over. As the clamshell opens, this is everything on the right side of the kit, and then I'll put everything back together and I'll bring out the left side, which is there's left stuff, but just sort of it's easier so you guys can all see it. I've got quite a bit of heavy-duty foil in the back. That was something I added. The tongue depressor came with the kit. This is there was a mask in there that does come with it. This is a upgraded N95. Let's see if it says what type of kit it is. Maybe I can just zoom in so you guys can know. This kit comes with procedural face mask, germicide white, rain poncho, emergency blanket, light whistle, etc., etc. Ointments, various gauze pads, knuckle pads, exam gloves, moleskin, finger splint, which is basically that stick, some guides and whatnot. But I was pretty impressed with what it came with. But there's still plenty of room. You can see, these aren't really bulked up, and then the one I've got rebuilt there's probably still some room in there, but there's all sorts of stuff. So I did replace the mask with an N95 mask in all of mine. Even though you can use the little tongue depressor, these are small enough. These are SAM splints. Once you use them, they fold back flat. They're, once you sterilize them, they're fine, but they'll hold their shape. They're pretty handy. Wood splint didn't take up much room, so I just left it in there, even though I sort of replaced it. The moleskin, this isn't really a hiking kit, so I just left this little tiny one in there, but this did come with the kit. Let's go over these here. Sorry, I'm blocking the light. Maybe we'll just zoom in. Did come with that smaller sterile gauze pad, a sterile eye pad, which is pretty handy. I added a few more 3x3s, and then it came with this larger 4-inch one. These band-aids all came with it. These are just a couple sheets of generic size band-aids. Did come with little baby band-aids. It did come with this, which is sort of a knuckle band-aid. This is finger band-aid, more specialized. I added a few of these. These were out of a kit that restaurants carry. They're a blue band-aid. Most restaurants will use blue so that you can actually see a band-aid, so you don't, accidentally have a band-aid fall in food. It's easy to spot. So most restaurants and public places use a blue band-aid. It's made from a different material. The adhesive, I think, is better. It's fairly low cost way so you don't have to buy the really expensive, like waterproof, super sticky band-aids. If you get the blue ones for restaurants, they are far superior than regular band-aids as far as the adhesive. There's some butterfly closures. Here's some regular just wound closure strips. I think I added a few more of those. Here's ones that came in the kit. They're basically just sort of a medical tape on a sticky thing, so you can peel them off and use them when you need them. I didn't include, I've mentioned these before, but here's these are waterproof NextCare bandages, and this I believe is a Nemo one. They're made for kids. I throw a few kid band-aids in my kit because it's fun. It's nice to be able to give a little kid who scraped his knee something. You're not talking about crazy trauma, but it's fun and exciting. You can give them Superman, you know, tattoo for their little scrape on their knee. Let's see, on the right hand side, I think when I went over my other kit, when I showed you guys, I had like a bag, Ziploc bag full of stuff. This is what was all in it. Sorry, there's a bright overhead light here. Pain stoppers, which is another restaurant thing. It's basically aspirin, acetaminophen, and has caffeine in it. Sorry, there you go. There's other brands out there. I forgot what they're called. They're like pain crushers, and basically a lot of the ones in the restaurants are actually aspirin and caffeine at the same time, which is, I've always thought was weird. Just a basic sinus congestant, and these all I added to the kit. They weren't there. This is basically generic, like stomach and acid tablets. These I added. These are